If it doesn't rain this evening, I'm going to take the Bel Air out and do a lap on Woodward, see if anyone's out. We're getting close to August. The Dream Cruise is in August, and I've gone out a few times. There was maybe a couple dozen cars out the one time, maybe 100 another time, but not enough to where I made a video. But I did make video of the cold start, so I might just make up a video for you guys. It'll be a couple cold starts. I fixed the oil leak on the Escape, took it out to my brother's, threw it back on his hoist. I painted all the frame cross members and stuff too, and so that's taken care of. And today I was helping a friend with his 74 Pantera. He's taking it on one of his car club road trips next week, and it's supposed to be in the mid-90s all week. So I gathered up my AC stuff there. It was converted at one time to R134A, so I went and checked it out. But then you'll see in the video the low side gauge kept, this is the high side's the red gauge, the low side's the blue gauge, and this was reading really low, and the low gauge. And I'll show you in the video why that was. I thought maybe the desiccant bag and the receiver dehydrator had, you know, disintegrated and gone through the system, but I don't think that was the case. I told him though he's probably going to need to try and fix the condenser or replace the condenser, and I told him to replace the receiver dehydrator and all the O-rings in it. I got it blowing cold for him, but the leak, I found two leaks, and they're the adapters that they put on the R12 fittings to hook the R134 gauge setup. Neither one of them were tight. They were both just on there loose. I could turn them with my fingers, and my leak detector had gone nuts there when I put it there, so I tightened them up, and that stopped the leak detector from going nuts there. So hopefully he'll get a good week service out of his air conditioning on his Pantera. So I took a little video of that in the car, so I'll include that in this video. And if we get some cars out on Woodward, they're not talking rain. It's only a 5% chance, but I felt a couple drops a few minutes ago, and yeah, it doesn't look too promising. Oh, and I just felt another drop on my bald head there. But I want to show you a flower's going to bloom in the garden tonight, I think, and they bloom at night, one night only. This is the plant. Look at that flower bud. Isn't that beautiful? I guess they smell really good. So hopefully get that in bloom tonight. That'll be, it's another one on a pillar here. And but yeah, I don't know, I like the garden, so yeah, I'm not going to show all the gardens. It's kind of my private oasis, but the columbine is pretty much all done, but the flowers were really spectacular. I let it go to seed because it's a biannual, so they flower the second year of growth. So you let them go to seed, and that reseeds the soil, so you get another first year of growth, and then every year you have flowers that way. But it's kind of thin. I just put some more seeds in, and hopefully they'll germinate so we can have some columbine next spring or summer, early summer. If we don't, well, I'll put something else in. But anyway, I thought I'd just do up a little video here for you guys. So you might get some cold starts, you might not get any cruising, you might get a little of the Pantera and a little of the Escape. We'll see what happens a little later on when I take the car out and I see the camera lens there needs a little cleaning. Sorry about that. I'm back from cruising. It turned out to be a nice evening, and saw a lot of cool cars, and you will see them in the video, so I hope you enjoy it. And as you'll see, one of the cars was all original 69 Riviera that one of my subscribers, Kyle, owns, and he's gonna come over and we'll do a video and go for a ride, and we'll get the lawnmower when he comes over. I just have not had very many people that have replied to it. I don't know what the deal is, but anyway, we will do a video when he comes over with his Buick, and we'll take a ride in his Buick. Well, I had the wrong key, so I went in and got the correct keys for this car. We'll do a cold start, and I've done several of them, but have not put a video up because there wasn't enough cars out worth making a video. But you can see have used the car, but it's got 99,690, so almost 700, getting close to 200,000. So when I get ready to roll a 200,000, I'll make a video. That'll probably all lock all nines all the way across. Last time it did, and I just had to pop the speedometer head out and just flip them to zeros. It only took me a second or so, so that was no big deal. But anyway, we'll do another cold start. Maybe, hopefully this one you'll get to, well, you will be able to see it because I'm going to put a video up no matter if I make, you know, a cruising video or not. So it's been, I don't know, 10 or 12 days since it's been started. So let's see what it does here. Make sure it's in neutral. Alright, let me get the thing out of the garage and we'll go for a little ride. You can see why I don't video backing out. It's a little bit of fuss. You gotta kind of get it on an angle coming out of the garage to, that way I don't have to move cars. So anyway, there we go. We're out. All right, let me get out of the driveway and we'll go for a ride. School Suburban ahead of us. That's a beautiful Imperial. I can hear him roaring down. I think he's gonna make a lot of noise when he goes, so we'll soon find out. And then there's a car behind us, so there's a few out. Can't even hear this thing to shift it or anything. Now that's gotta go. 396 in it. There's the Popo. I wonder if they're going to turn around and give some tickets. This one doesn't have a V8. It's a 1988.
Yeah, GT.
5,000 original miles.
Yeah.
Original tires. Wow. You don't see something like this.
Get inside if you want. Look.
5,047 or 74 miles. Wow. Yeah, that's a little bit. This was the last one off the line?
One of the last ones.
That is so neat.
Just store it in the garage. You know, we only drive it.
Yeah, with that kind of miles, I wouldn't drive it a lot either. I had a 60 Catalina. I had 25,000 miles
Oh
on
my
it.
goodness, I love. Is that yours?
Yeah, I've had that for 45 years.
Beautiful.
And it's pushing, it's only a few hundred miles from 200,000.
Really?
I bought it, I had 58,000 miles
You've
on
driven
it.
that much on it?
And I paid $75 for it.
Come on.
Old Chevy pickup. They're starting to come out now. Is that like an original car?
Yeah.
Original paint and everything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw you driving by and I was like, oh my gosh, that's old car.
That's not too often you see these things. I got a recording, you don't mind. I just love these old
I should have brought all the
Buicks.
paperwork. It's a 35,000 mile original car. I'm the second owner. I did get the title transferred out of the original owner's name to my name, but they were giving me trouble because there's still technically a loan on it from 1969
A lien still,
at a
wow.
bank that doesn't exist. But have the original window sticker, dealer invoice, Protecto plate, years of service. They stopped driving it in '77. That's when they stopped. So the interior looks amazing, but when they stored it under a plastic tarp.
Yeah, and surface rust. Did you try and buff it or anything?
Not just like by my hands. But
it's not really bad. I mean, I would leave it alone being original paint. I wouldn't repaint it.
this is the only thing that
Only rust through.
Yeah. So like underneath it's very, very clean, but on the top, when I was talking to my uncle and my grandpa who worked at other Pontiac Motors, and they said sometimes when cars would get tarred by the foundry, some like soot or dust would get in the paint, and that would eat it up. And
The
they
iron,
said that's kind of what it looks like because it's only on the top surface.
What engine does it have?
What?
What engine?
A 430.
Oh, wow. Those things get up and move.
It's a pretty quick car.
Yeah, that's oh, wow. It's clean under the hood, too.
Only thing that doesn't work is the AC. He said the clutch was slipping, and I don't know if I want to get a new clutch kit or a whole compressor, but the whole compressor doesn't have the sticker on it, and I want to keep the sticker on.
Yeah.
So I think I might try and get a clutch rebuild.
The clutch is easy to change.
But it hasn't been converted over yet. It's still R12.
12. Is it still charged?
No. I tried to like let some out and just kind of. I still have the compressor. I mean the clutch in the trunk.
The compressor seized, or is it free?
I think it's free. I'm not 100% sure.
Yeah, you could get the AC going. This is got the old thermal suction valve TXV.
Yeah.
So they blow nice and cold. The clutch is always engaged when it's running.
So I'm actually trying to find a place that would look at the AC system because it's the automatic climate control.
Ooh,
So
yeah.
I've heard there's a lot of vacuum lines and resistors and stuff, and it's a really hard thing to get right.
Yeah, this aerial automatic climate control can be a nightmare. Getting headlights too.
Yeah. And the headlights work. Like all the vacuum works. So vacuum door locks, trunk release, and headlights, and cruise control all work.
Oh, awesome.
So the base price was $4,700, and after all the options, it was $6,555. It had almost $1,900 in options.
Wow. I love those 430s. They scream.
Yeah, I was generally surprised how quick this car was.
Yeah.
When it kicks down, like if you're going like 40 and you get on it and it kicks down, man,
I think those
it
430s
moves out.
have more power than the 455.
Yeah.
They get up and go. The Pontiac 428 really went too, like better than the 455. Yeah, they're a neat engine. That's super cool. You just don't see original cars. To me, original is the number one car. I love original Survivors.
And so I've been fighting back and forth. Do I want to get it painted? Do I want to leave it?
I would leave it.
And I want to leave it, but I just wish I could fix just those 2 holes, because this I don't care about.
Yeah, you could probably just lightly buff it with a machine and get most of it out, but yeah, that you're going to have to weld.
So like I was thinking even like get it fixed, but they wouldn't be able to blend it, I don't think.
It'd be difficult, but...
and this door hinge is kind of going on, it's kind of sagging.
Needs a new nylon bushings in it?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, I can't see the... Man, that thing's solid. Look at that.
And the underneath is just as clean. It was factory undercoated.
Oh wow, yeah it is. New exhaust.
Yeah, so it's had three a lifetime warranty mufflers on it.
That's awesome. And it's good here. This is where these cars rotted out.
Yeah, and there's only like a very small amount of bubbling. The rest is very good. But the 2 rarest options that I've been hearing is it has a reclined passenger seat, and then it has the defrost.
Rear defrost, yeah, you don't see that very often. And all the lines look good too.
Yeah.
Wow.
And the clock works sometimes.
Take it out and clean it. That's all you need to do and they'll work perfect.
Yeah, so it seems to always come on when I get home and I park it. I'll be getting out and I'll hear it ticking, and then I'll be ticking the next day, but then the next day it'll be off again.
Yeah, that's what this one's been doing lately. I need to get it out of the dash and clean it.
The power windows. It has the map light on the mirror, which I think that's kind of also a rare thing.
Yeah, this. Oh, you got the AM/FM too.
I wish I would have brought the paperwork with me to show you. These are the original T3 headlights that were in it.
Wow.
But this is the clutch. That he said
The clutch for the compressor, yeah. You can reshim it. And there's what happens when you drive fast and crazy on Woodward. Love this car. I want to get a picture of it when it's down off the hoist. So is there a 4-cylinder in here and an 8-cylinder back here?
Yeah, that's what gives it its power. Of course, if you take this pan out, that's how you access everything. Then there goes your trunk space. But
Oh, okay, the AC stuff's under there, and
yeah,
we got the engine.
let's see. I just kind of clean it up. But what's happened here is I've actually put some miles on it this year, and I haven't did any cleaning, you know, so it's filthy under here.
Looks pretty darn clean to me. Well, fixed the oil leak on the Escape, hopefully, and painted up some of the cross members just so they don't rust anymore. Just kind of gave them a quickie. But there's the crank position sensor. Cleaned it all up and changed that. There's a pretty good trail of oil down from that dripping off the pan. The exhaust weld up's holding up really good. And painted this up a little bit, just kind of haphazardly, and just to try and protect it. And I might try and I have another rattle can. I'll paint the inside of that area where you can see the rust, but I won't bother videoing it. Here we are with hopefully the oil leak fixed on the Escape. Want to try and get another 4 or 5 years, maybe another 50,000-60,000 out of it. The car has 125,000 miles on it, so 11 Escape. Alright, this is the flower that was earlier in my videos in bloom. Yeah, you get a smell of it. Wow, it's beautiful. Obviously it's dark out now. You can see the instruments in the car maybe, but you can't see much ahead. So it turned out to be a good night of cruising. I think you guys will have a halfway decent video here tonight. And if you like the video, you can hit that like button. That certainly helps. If you like my channel, you can hit that 348 engine icon that propels this car. That will subscribe you. And thank you for watching my video.